What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. The first point of business is that you're going to be able to get yourself an NCAT 94 overall Ed Reed. Now, he has the built-in abilities. You guys know how that works. For those of you guys that understand the way that the game is designed, if you were to power him up, I'm not even sure if this card, it should be eligible to be powered up, but I haven't looked into it that far. But if you do have a card that can go into the power up, for instance, that Leonard Floyd or anything with baked in abilities, you lose the abilities once you power them up. All right, that's something that we've been really trying to get on EA Sports about not doing and allowing us to still have those abilities after after the card's powered up, but we have been unsuccessful as a unit of Madden community members of letting EA Sports see the error in their ways. So pretty much what's going on right now, you have the opportunity to go ahead and get this Ed Reed. If it's something that you feel will add to your team, feel free to do so. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the missions that are going on with the game to kind of give you guys insight into that. And then we're going to jump into the man of the hour, Super Bowl Aaron Donald, who is an absolute, that dude is a monster. He's an absolute monster, all right? So as far as Joe Mixon goes, obviously if you can put him on your Bengals team, he's going to be a boss. But let's first check out what's going on in this segment really quick. So you're going to go over here, you're going to check out the Super Bowl present, and then you're going to go to the milestones, all right? So you'll see at 120 stars, you're going to go ahead and get that 94 overall Ed Reed NCAT. I do want to point this out just so that everybody understands. Some of you guys were asking me some very, very interesting questions like, yo, G-Maya, is this going to expire? Pretty much the ones that expire, it tells you, it's sort of like this. You see the Gridiron Forge, how it gives you the date that it's going to be going away? I don't see anything else about it. I'm not sure if we can save this for Season 3 because they've announced that Season 3 is coming very soon. I'm not sure about that, guys. It is a very, very interesting question, though, because we could probably grind out a lot of levels with this. And if you want the player, I guess it'll be in your best interest to go ahead and grab it. But as far as everything else goes, I'm not 100% sure if this will remain, but it does not give us the date with the same way that this one does. So maybe it stays. I don't know. Maybe you guys can reach out to EA Sports. I'm not sure. Usually they describe it like, you see, like with this right here, it tells you everything that it won't be available after a certain time. There's no wording like that for those of you guys that are asking me that question. So I'm going to try to hold off on it and wait until, obviously Season 3, try to get that, level up stuff going on pretty well. But that's how you would go ahead and get that free Eduardo Reed, all right? Now, with everything else that's going on within the store right now, the limiteds, for the most part, Jack Youngblood, that's an absolute joke. The last time I checked, his card was like 300K, and he's a limited, so it's hilarious. Munoz is usually pretty good, though, but we're not really worried about that right now. We're going to go ahead and jump into the lineup, and I'm going to show you guys the way that we've been utilizing Aaron Donaldson. All right, so here we go right now. We're going to jump down to the specialist real quick, and here he is right here. So some of you guys are going to say right away, okay, G-Maya, how are you using this guy? Shout out to Shannon Sharp. How are you using this guy? And with the way that it is, he's so much faster than he's ever been in any Madden. You got to put him on the edge. If you waste his talents on the inside, I'm almost certain that he's not going to do anything on the inside. I'm almost certain about it. I could be wrong. I've only tried him out a couple times on the interior, but he screams off the edge with edge threat. Now, I told you guys before, the reason that EA Sports made him this fast is because somebody messed up with the numbers on Richard Seymour, and they had to give Aaron Donald his due. Because the Ram fans you guys gonna wreak havoc. Like, yo, what are you doing, dude? Like, Richard Seymour has never been that fast ever in his life. I don't even care when he was young and not that heavy how he was when he played. He's never been that fast. So it's ridiculous that he's like a 92 speed and Rodney Harrison is a 92 speed. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Either way, regardless of that situation, 93 speed, 94 excel. That is serious business. All right, so to kind of, we're going to go back to that screen in a second, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what was going on with some of the recent gameplay, because some of you guys are like, yo, G, are you going to show us some more gameplay? We love that, bro. Like when you show us what he's doing. So look, I have 2 clips. I believe that this is one of them right here. Now look, I just want you guys to understand, this guy right here that I'm playing, he's an absolute complete savage. He was running around with Tom Brady with no escape artist and dotting me. But look at Aaron Donald. Okay, now look, this is what I want you guys to understand. That's a straight rush, no contain. Because I get that question all the time. Okay, G-Maya, are you always containing? Is that something that you regularly do? No. Because what happens is, with the way the game works, if you contain, he's going to shoot straight down on the angle. He's not going to run curve the way he just curved right there. So this is one clip, right, of what he's doing. Now look, he's running play action, and one of the things that's very interesting about Madden 22, the play action actually makes every blitz come in faster, which is stupid. So if you want to stop dudes from screaming at you like that, usually I would recommend that you just cancel the play action, and I mean block the running back. Don't do it by pressing the R2 button. Like literally, just block the running back if you want to stop that from happening, with you. Now here goes another clip. Aaron Donald again. Let's go ahead and check him out. Okay, so he's just ripping right through right here. So this was the previous one, and then he did it right after again. And I just want you guys to pay attention to the way that he's screaming off the line. You see the way he just runs straight in? That acceleration and that speed on that weight and that body is ridiculous because he's smaller. Do you see how little he looks? So most of the linemen are like 6'7", 6'8", like Trent Brown. It's like almost impossible to really take care of these little guys off the edge. So it's very, very bad. So as far as the way his numbers go, he's one of those few cards that I will tell you, although, there's a lot of other things that go on in the game, I'll let you guys know this, bro. Aaron Donald is a man, like a whole, like 100%, like he's pure beef. Like you go to like the steakhouse, like he's pure beef, running straight in. So when you compare him to the other players that we currently have, I just want you guys to have some insight into it. I prefer to play LT on the edge as well over Khalil Mackington. Now, it may sound ridiculous, but that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to be testing out, how it works when we put Khalil Mack on the outside and then we put LT on the inside. And what I'm talking about is like 4-3-6-1. Now, there are different variations of the blitzes, but in certain cases, the players just don't respond when you put them inside of the the pass rush. And 280 for Aaron Donald is fine on the outside. Lawrence Taylor's a little light in the butt cheeks though. So when you guys start to evaluate that, I like having him on the outside because he's more light. When you put people on the inside, you want them to be, you want them to be faster. You don't want, not fast. You want them to be heavier. It's not really all about the speed, but Khalil Mack is weighted. You know what I'm saying? So because he's weighted, that's why I chose to put him on the interior in the 4-3-6-1 because he's almost 270 pounds. So that's the big difference between him and LT. Although I know some of you guys will be like, yo, Gmias, LT just sheds. And you would be telling the truth. LT literally, that's what he does. He just sheds, bro. That's ultimately what he does. So with everything that goes on, it's a very, very delicate situation, but I'm just letting you guys know, Aaron Donald, depending on what blitzes you're running, if you have him on the edge, you're playing the game right. If you put him on the interior, remember, even with like inside stuff and all these other run abilities, dudes are running inside zone like I've never seen before this year. Like it's really bad. So I wouldn't waste his talents on the interior. Instead, Myles Garrett, Danielle Hunter, and we put right now Khalil Mack on the interior with Warren Sappington. And that's how we work it in the 4-3-6-1. Now in the dime 1-4-6, we only play Aaron Donald and the person that has the other ability, which right now is LT. And then in the middle, we put Warren Sapp for like the center. But that's what I would recommend for you guys. Let me know how you guys are utilizing him. I think he's a really good card. Will he get rage sold? I don't know, because we kept him all this time. He's literally been on the team and not rage sold the whole time since I got him. So his card is only better now. I don't really see me rage selling him anytime soon. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you have an unbelievable day. Until next time, one love, y'all.